I want to say, man, shout out to everybody that's tuned into another episode of the Big Homie Told Me Show. I got an exclusive guest with me on right now, man. I got Ladieslovei, man. You know, when I posted, when I posted, I got Ladieslovei, they was hitting me like, who is that? And I know they want to know, why is it Ladieslovei? So we got them right here. We got them right here. So we going to talk about that and we going to get to that. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good. Blessed. Glad to have the opportunity to be on here.
Oh, man, off top, man. You know, you got a lot of value. You bringing a lot of value, you know what I'm saying? Because you are a big homie. There are people who look up to you, who model themselves after you. You know what I mean? So let me ask you, man, for the people, let them know where you from.
All right. I'm from San Francisco, born and raised. San Francisco.
Straight up.
Yes, sir.
What was it? What is it like out there? Because I too am from San Francisco, and my followers and my supporters, you know, they know my story. But for you, what has it been like growing up in San Francisco? Tell them about, you know, how it is for you growing up and what it's like.
I mean, honestly, me growing up, I was blessed to have both parents putting me in great situations. Obviously, you know, to be the best that I could be, leading me while I'm here right now. So, I mean, growing up, San Francisco, it's cool. It's like, it's good when it's good, but there's a lot of people hating. But when everybody see everybody, you know, supporting it, then okay, everybody want to support. But if we just start from the jump, we could be so much further. You know? But no, I mean, I was pretty fortunate.
Absolutely, man. So when did you start making music?
It's funny because my first song, one of my boys, he actually got signed. One of my boys, they forced me to make a song. We was in the studio. They forced me to make it. It was terrible. They was blasting it at the dorms I was at the time because I was going to school at Notre Dame in Belmont. They kept blasting. I was not feeling it. Then one day we came back to the city. We made a little song and I posted on my little Instagram account because I got like a little spam account. They like, you should post it. So I posted my main account. Everybody started, you know, posting it. A lot of people got a lot of good feedback. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. Posting on SoundCloud. It got probably 3,000-4,000 views. And I'm just like, that's a lot to me because like the fact that 3,000-4,000 people listening, that's big. Shoot, if 100 people was listening,
absolutely.
That's good.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, because, you know, we all got to start somewhere. Shit. Yeah. You know, you probably wouldn't think it or know it. Man. But I only been doing this show for just over a year. You know what I mean? But you couldn't tell because of the work ethic. You know what I mean? And I see your work ethic. So talk to me about, you know, you got a song right now that's going up with G-Val. Talk to me about that.
I mean,
and if you don't know, I'm sorry not to cut you off. But if they don't know who G-Val is, you know, G-Val is an artist from San Francisco who's definitely putting in work. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely putting in work. Go look him up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you got a song going up with him right now. Talk to me about that.
Nah, I mean, G-Val is crazy because growing up, you know, high school, I'm always listening to his music. Me and my friends listen to his music. And it's like we get our haircut by the same person. So over the years, I'm just seeing him. Now I make music with my dad, like, hey, you think you can make a song with him? I'm like, I could make a song with anybody. I think I could do it if I work hard enough. I mean, you know, and then made the song. He liked it. I liked it. He sent him the verse. He sent it back. And then it came on hard. I liked it.
Absolutely. Where do you get your confidence from? Because, you know, to be an artist, there has to be a level of confidence, you know what I mean, that you have to be able to get into the booth and even put your music out there for people to critique it. Where does that confidence come from?
I mean, I'm honestly like my hardest critic. So it's like I'm constantly always on myself. So it's like if you put in all the reps, and my dad pushes me a lot. My dad, that's probably my biggest support. He pushes me hard. So if I put in all these reps, it's like
real big homie.
Yeah, if I put in all these reps, it gotta show. So I feel like if I show the confidence, if they see you confident, you know, then they're gonna be with you. But if you posting this like you making music, if you're not confident, they're not gonna be confident with you.
Absolutely. So, man, talk to me about, you know, where does your style come from? You know what I mean? Like, you know, because I checked out your music. I checked it out. I checked out your videos. You know what I'm saying? You putting it down. Where does your style come from? Like, you know what I mean? With your style of music? Because I hear you kind of harmonizing in there and you spitting at the same time. Like, where did you catch that vibe at?
Honestly, it's crazy because, like, everybody out here listening, like, you know, I listen to a lot of music. But I kind of don't limit myself. I kind of listen to different genres, different styles. I can go from like, you know, I could throw on some Temptations, to I could throw on some like Travis Scott, Don Toliver, some Drake, you know, even some hard rap mixing in there. But it's like, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be strictly rapping, and I don't want to be just strictly like singing like on some, you know, R&B. So I was like trying to kind of level it between the two. I kind of like did my own little style, and I was like, it sound cool. Everybody like it, so hey.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Straight up.
First,
And, you know, so you...
Now, go ahead. You good, you good.
Go ahead.
At first?
No, I was going to ask you. Go ahead. I think we got a lag here, but we good. Go
yeah,
ahead.
we do.
Finish what you're saying.
Nah, but at first it was funny because I really didn't like what I was doing. I used to just be in here on some like trying out different styles, and I really didn't like it. And then one day my friend, he like forced me to play in the car. I'm in the car. I'm over there sitting. I'm not trying to play. He like, bruh, this is good music. You just gotta make love to the songs, show more affection to the songs, put in more reps, and then you gonna get there. We 5 months later, we making way better songs. We getting a lot of traction.
Come on, man. Just like that. And talk to me about, you know, being in the community and younger cats, not only younger cats, but we gonna talk about the younger cats, you know, who see you making music now, see you doing your thing. They see you got traction. So they're coming around. They like, hey, can you get on a song with me? You know, how is that for you? How do you handle those situations? Because I know you can't make a song with just anybody. It has to make sense, so to speak. I mean, kind of talk to me about that.
I mean, I'm always there to help regardless. And it's like a lot of kids that live here that I've been growing up seeing too. So it's like, they'd be like, okay, let's do a song. I tell them, let's do it. I'm not tripping. Now, we're going to do it. It's up to them because they want to make it. They got to be on me. I'm ready. I'm ready 100%. But if you're not serious about it, if you're not keep on staying on me about it, then it's like, I can't force you to make a song that you know?
Absolutely.
Music is now, I feel like music is so beautiful. You can create so much art with music. I'm willing to do songs, create great music with anybody for real.
Come on, man. And that's how you got to be, man, until you really start getting that big bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, let's talk about that. You working on this music, right? Now, are you looking for a record deal or are you just looking to stay independent? You know what I mean? Because nowadays, that's a real question to have because a lot of people are staying independent because they're like, I don't even need that label because I got traction. How do you feel about that situation?
I mean, I feel we bring a lot to the table. If somebody's like, you know, if it's a smooth deal, okay, maybe. But as far as like, we kind of want to have everything within the family, within us. So it's like we want to know everything. We want to get the hang of everything. So I feel like nowadays probably being independent would probably be the best way because I see people that are independent that I know that are making crazy money that's not signed yet. So I'm like, okay. But I still got to learn more. So I really don't know yet. When we get there, hopefully, my dad will put me on game. But as of right now, I feel like the independent route probably is the best right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, once you get there, you know what I mean? They gonna come calling. They gonna come knocking. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, I need them.
Because, you know, there's definitely goods to having, you know what I mean, a deal. You got that machine behind you. You know what I'm saying? You got that machine behind you. They gonna push you. They gonna market you to people who may not have even thought about you or don't even know you exist. You know what I mean? But then there's that independent route where it's like, man, you get all of your money. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. It's a lot harder. It's harder, but you get all of your money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You said you went to was that college you said you went to?
Yeah.
What was that like? Talk to me about, you know, when you were at college. Were you rapping there?
Nah, not at all. It was funny. I was playing basketball. I played basketball. That's the funny part about it. So I was hooping.
Okay.
We was in the dorm, just pre-COVID. We didn't have to wear no mask, nothing. I didn't even make music. Now all my homies, that was my teammates, hitting me up like, dang, Gray, you kind of make some good music now. Like,
hey, man, come on, man. Talent go talk for itself. You know what I mean? Straight up. What was it like, man? Talk to me about, you know, your college experience. You know what I'm saying? Being able to, you know, go there and create bonds with people, you know, that you didn't know before. Yeah. Talk about that, you know, having friends that you may be close with for life.
Nah, really. It's crazy because it's like a lot of people that I went to college with we're kind of like, you know, when you go, we all at this route where it's like we know what our parents know, where we gotta be independent, we gotta figure out how to get it. So it's like if I'm there with my teammates, if I was going through certain stuff, they was there with me, they had me. If I was with my classmates, they had me. But it was kind of like, okay, we all gotta figure out how to transfer from being kids to adulthood now. So for me, honestly, I loved it because it's like all I got to worry about is really me, my roommate. My roommate was rarely there, so it's like I did my own laundry. We had study hall with the team, practice. Classes was easy because like they be looking out for you when you play sports a little bit. You know, they look out for you a little bit.
Come on, man. Look, and you
easy.
know what? Let's talk about what people want to know. Ladies Love I. Where that name come from, and what got you to stamp it? You know what I'm saying? Because there's another Ladies Love. You know, feel me? There's Lady Love Cool J.
Oh yeah.
You already know.
It was funny.
Talk about that.
It was funny because that's been my Instagram name since 7th grade. So I used to be a little 7th grader. I had the little cornrows walking around. When I cut my hair off, I had the little curls busting. Finally cut my hair off. I thought I was just big time. So I'm like, you know what?
Straight up.
Ladies Love I. And now it's like, you know what? It's like, I'm at the point where it's like, I might as well keep it. They like it. I mean, Ladies Love I.
Man.
Make music for the women.
You know, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with a name like Ladies Love I. You feel me? Are you up for the responsibility that name entails?
Of course, we're gonna deliver every time.
Say no more. Look, that's real life, man. And I know for certain, growing up in San Francisco, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think that San Francisco is, just rich, just a lot of rich. They don't know about the areas where it's tough at Hunters Point, Fillmore, Lakeview, Sunnydale, places like that. They don't know those areas. You know what I mean? So they don't really know the real struggle and the grind that it really takes. Like you said in the beginning of this tape, it's a lot of hate. It's a crab in a barrel mentality. And if San Francisco can get over that, I believe that we can. The sky is the limit and past that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Talk about the San Francisco music scene right now.
Right now, we got. I say when I first studied in music, I say probably like my crowd right now. Lil Pete doing his thing. We got Lil Bean, Zay Bang. We got my boy Kari just signed out there with Bankroll Hayden and them. It's a lot of people though. I feel like everybody do music nowadays, which is crazy. And it's kind of beautiful because it's like when I was growing up, I used to think like, how are we gonna keep up all these beats, all these songs, how we not gonna run out? And it's just to see everybody, because there'd be certain people you just growing up with, you wouldn't even know had that certain talent. Like a lot of people that went to high school with me can't believe I'm making good music now. But not the music scene. The music scene is definitely good though. We definitely got a lot of talent.
What's something that for you, without going all the way into your bag, what's something that you say you bring to the game that other people aren't bringing to the game right now?
I feel like right now we got a lot of people that are on top of what they do. But instead of jumping on that little wagon, I feel like I bring kind of versatility and it's like a new wave. It's like everybody's so used to all that hard stuff, killing stuff. But it's like, why do all that? I'm not about that. I'm not going around killing nobody at all. I make music for the women and women, because really they the ones gonna be buying your music anyway.
Straight up, say that. Come on, man. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And when you started taking this music thing, how can I say? When you started taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? Did you just jump straight in it? Did you just jump straight in head first? Or you kind of was playing with the waters for a second?
I mean, we kind of had last year, I was my little rebuilding year with my friends. We kind of we all sat down, told each other this we want to do. And if we're going to do it, we got to manifest it. We got to work hard. So last year, me and my boys, we didn't have no equipment, had no home studio. We didn't have nothing. We told ourselves we're going to get our own home studios. We're going to make music. We're going to do that. We did it. And it's crazy because I would say I started taking it serious probably, let me see, my first video came out 9 months ago, so I would say 9 months. And right now that's at 9.4K, and that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's solid.
That was at 7. It was at 7 last night. When I came back from Seattle, my boy picked me up. He like, yo, think at 7.4K. I'm like, dang, 7.4. I'm like, they really, if it get to 10, I might have to drop a little tape or something. Now it's at 9.4. I'm like,
hey, you gotta keep cooking. Keep cooking. Hey, keep cooking, because you know your platform, your influence, all of it is gonna grow. And with that comes a sense of, a lot of artists that are in the game. They're like, oh man, I'm not a role model. I'm just myself, which is cool and I respect it. Everybody each his own. But there does come a part of influence. You know what I mean? Where there's people looking up to you. How do you feel about? Do you feel that you would ever change your style to appease other people?
I would say it's kind of good though that I'm the oldest of 4, so it's kind of like I'm kind of used to already being like role model as it is. So a lot of my songs I barely cuss in them. Like some songs I don't even have cuss words at all, and I have a lot of songs. So it's like the fact that I could just think of these songs that fast with no cuss words. That's good marketing. A lot of kids can listen to it.
Absolutely.
Parents, grandparents, is good for everybody. So as long as we keep it like that, then I feel like I don't need to change. As long as I'm already starting off fluctuating with everybody, so I feel like I'll be good.
Straight up. You got any performances? Have you performed yet?
Not yet, honestly. I got one. I was supposed to have one coming up, I think, next month, the 28th. But right now they still getting on the venue situated and everything like that. But once that happens, once they lock that in, I definitely let you know.
So you got some stuff, but you got some stuff in the works that's what you working on right now. Because COVID is COVID right now is ending a little bit. You know what I mean? Everything is, I ain't gonna say going back to normal, but it's going back to normal as much as it could. You know what I mean? It's opening up. People doing shows and stuff.
Me and my guys been working. COVID ain't stopping nothing.
Come on, man. Say that, man. That's how this started, man. COVID, straight up. It don't stop.
Hey.
When you came in the game, you know what I mean? And you dropped that first visual 9 months ago. How was you feeling when you first dropped it? Was you nervous or was you just like, hey, I'm gonna just drop this on the game? What was it?
I was so nervous in the video. We were shooting the video. I was nervous. My dad in there. My dad was in there directing. He in there. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Or you got to come on like this. I'm over there like, I'm nervous. My friends all there. But it was a lot of support, though. When I dropped it, it was crazy how the traction was the first few days. Like, I got a few thousand, like, the first few days. I'm like, I don't even make music. Like, I don't even know how I got the few thousand people and all these people posting it for me. I'm like, man, that's crazy. So just imagine if I keep working where I could be.
Come on, man. And you are going to keep working. Do you have any merch? Come on, ladies love I. Gotta have some merch.
Not yet. My dad got a clothing brand though, Aqua Cool. We definitely gonna get some more merch. We're gonna start getting that out.
Got you. So right now, you marketing your dad's like his brand a little bit then.
Oh no, Aqua Cool, that's me. That's me and him. That's us. That family, that's us.
Come on, man. That's what it is then. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got merch then, you know what I'm saying? But you got to get you some Ladies Love I merch going too.
Definitely.
Hey, marketability is everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like you. I get like you.
Hey, look, when I click on your page, I need to see who exactly you are. You feel me? Not just me, but people in the game. And I'm just giving you game that was given to me. When people click on your page, they need to see exactly who you are and what you're doing. If you're an artist, I'm not saying you're not, but I'm just saying, if you're an artist, they need to see that you're making music, you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? If you got merch, they need to see your logo. They need to see all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that plays a huge part in everything, in your dollars, in the cents. You know what I'm talking about?
You're right.
What's next for you? What are you working on now?
We're gonna put out a lot of videos this summer. I just got back from Seattle. We already getting ready. I just hit my cameraman. We're about to start shooting a couple of videos. We got a lot of songs in the vault. So I feel like I'm gonna just keep putting out singles, a lot of videos, because right now visuals is like, with my generation, visuals is everything. So we keep putting these good visuals out. We're gonna get more traction. And once I get my one song to just go over the top. Then I put out a little project, let everybody get it, like, a full kind of scoop who I am. But
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
we
absolutely. And
a lot of videos come out this summer for sure.
talk to me about your team. You got to have a team, at least
Definitely.
one other person. Talk to me about your team. You know what I'm saying? How do they keep you grounded and keep you motivated to keep moving?
My guys, I got is, of course, my family as it already is. My dad, my brothers, my mom, siblings, everything, grandma. That's strong. But friend-wise, my guys, they make music too. So it's like we kind of like, but we have different styles. So it's like, and we got producers in the group as well. And it's like probably like 5, 6 of us. But it's not too many of us. Like, but we all kind of like piece of the puzzle where we each are not fitting in. So it's like, if you're doing that, okay, you might think that sound cool. But if it's not cool, you kind of going half, you're not going your hardest. We got certain people that, okay, we appoint you out. So it's like we kind of keep each other straight at the same time because we're not going to sugarcoat nothing. All my friends are pretty blunt and hardworking themselves. So it's like, if your friends can't be blunt with you, they shouldn't be your friends. And if they can't elevate with you while you elevate them, not your real friends.
Absolutely, man. And the reason I ask that because it's so important that we have a team whenever we're building a brand, a business, or anything. We have to have a team, even if it's one other person. I'll tell you, my wife is my team. You know what I'm saying? She's sending emails. She's sending emails and things like that. I'm online and I'm doing an interview. She taking calls and interacting like that. You know what I'm saying? To build the brand. And that's very important, especially when you want to take the next step. Especially because if you're the talent, you can have the brains and be the talent, but you can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I can send emails too. I can send emails, do the interview, but I can't do it all. And you know what I mean? Take this call that I can't miss. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so
right now,
having a team, a strong team. Absolutely. And I want to I want to stick to, you having a strong father in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the Big Homie Told Me show is all about. You know what I'm saying? People who are bringing value, people who are doing positive things, because we know in life, the connotation with Big Homie is, it's from the street. It's the street. I'm changing that narrative. I've had mayoral candidates. I've had law enforcement. I've had firefighters. I've had everybody from every industry. And I feel like it's very important to harp on that you have a father that's in your life that's there for you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of talk to me about that, having your father there, just how that's helped you move forward and grow as a man.
Nah, honestly, it's crazy because at first, like growing up, I was kind of more quiet because like, I don't know, I was just shy about talking about everything. But now with music, my dad kind of is like my number one. Like I catch him listening to my songs in the room. It's like, oh, I think you should do this on this one. Oh, this one's cool right here. Why you gonna put this out? Why don't you redo this? Like he'll listen to my songs 100 times before I do. Like I send him the song. I'm listening to the car. He listens to it at the house. I already got 100 notes to tell me I can do it better when I get to the house.
That's real. Hey, that's real, man.
Nah,
hey, that's real, man. And we can't, definitely leave out moms. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Having a strong mom and dad in the household. Not everyone has that, and that doesn't make you, any better or any less or anything like that. But talk to me about that. How important, because you're going to help somebody just off what you say, off having your mom and your dad in the household. For people who have kids or married or whatever, to stick together, and you're going to help somebody with what you're about to say. Talk to me about having your mom and your dad and how that's helped you move forward.
Nah, facts. Whether you have a mom and dad, everybody go through stuff, and I feel like if you got somebody there to support you, that's all you need. But as far as for me, having both parents, I'm pretty fortunate. My mom, my dad, it's kind of like growing up. It's different pieces that kind of like shape you into who you are, and I feel like I couldn't ask for better parents, honestly. Because look, I'm here now, and this is stuff I'm dreaming of doing, like making music. A lot of people liking it. A lot of people think about doing that. I did, and now I'm doing it. So I'm just glad for them to be there always for me and kind of just push me to where I'm at right now.
Come on, man. And that's real talk right there. You know what I'm saying? When I looked at your videos, right, I was vibing to them, right? I was vibing to them. And I was like, man, I'm waiting for the next one. You ain't got to give me, look, you ain't got to give us a date. You know what I mean? but you do have something. You got something in the works, huh?
Soon, definitely.
Soon.
I say,
are you
within the next few months, it's definitely gonna be at least 2 visuals.
At least 2.
At least 2.
Come on, man.
We took a whole year. We got plenty of songs, plenty of videos.
Look, and with your Instagram, as your followers go up, your views are going up. How are you receiving that? How are you staying level-headed? You know what I'm saying? With your numbers going up, you know what I'm saying, and everything going up right now. How are you staying level-headed and staying even keel and, humble about your situation, but still working and progressing?
Nah, it's just like I tell my friends, like even like this morning when I woke up, I'm like, dang, bro, we almost had 10K. All right, that's cool. We got to keep working harder. We trying to get 1 million. Like we kind of like, we pat our back for a little bit, just the fact that we deserve it because we work so hard. But then it's like, okay, a lot of people ain't been here, but
straight up,
we ain't even been there yet. So it's plenty of places we could take this. If we could take it already here, let's keep going. So we kind of push each other where we all lack. So it's like, it's not competition, but it's like when you want to see somebody succeed as much as you do yourself, that kind of, levels everybody out and everybody just kind of just ready for the ride.
Straight up, man. Come on, man. You very smart, man. You very intelligent, man. You got your head on right. And, that's what it takes to make it in this business. You know what I mean? Because, I don't preach to people, but I've talked to a lot of big homies, you know what I'm saying, that got millions, and I'm not patting myself on the back. I always, motivate and share some game, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that it's just talent. It's not just talent. It takes a lot of, you gotta be straightforward, you gotta be hungry, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta make sure that, you on top of your game, because once you get in here, man, I've had it happen to me. People try to take advantage of situations, charge me through the roof for no reason, and I've had some of the biggest celebrities hopping on for free. Majority of them hopping on for free. You know what I mean? I just out of love, you know what I mean? And that's not taken away from them. That's just saying, you feel me? They not afraid to reach back and show love. You know what I'm saying? So for someone like you, and I'm seeing you on the rise, you know what I mean? I just expect, just like yourself, that you continue to give back whenever you can. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it is, man. Each one teach one.
100%. I like seeing
Talk to me about that.
It's crazy because it's like dudes I used to go to school with, my boy, 24K Golden. We used to be an S Achiever stock program out here. Happy. Even if you don't come back to the city again, hey, just seeing everybody win, I feel like that's great. If you can see everybody win, you're going to win yourself because it's just going to come back to you.
Absolutely, man, because it is a mind. It's a mind thing. It's really a mind thing, and that's an understatement. You know what I mean? A lot of people gonna see you. They're gonna see that talent, and the first thing they're gonna see is them dollar signs. You know what I'm saying? How they can make that money off of you.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
Just don't sign a 360 deal.
Man, it's so crazy. There's so much out here for us all to get. It's like we could all be eating right now, but people want to be selfish. Why can't we all get a plate?
Facts. Get a plate, fork, spoon, everybody eat. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
What is your, do you have, what is something that a big homie has showed you, taught you, that you still live by today?
Kind of like, I feel just you gotta just keep your head, like, because I feel like I'm ahead of my age. Like, I feel like I'm way mature. Like, because when I was growing up, I had people that just kind of just shape me, kind of just tell me, like, as you get bigger, there's going to be a lot of people reaching out to me now. But it's just the fact that kind of just got to stay true to your roots, keep going, take advice, always listen, be respectful, because you never know who you're talking to at the end of the day. And, we could be benefiting off each other. So it's like, kind of know, burn your bridges.
That's big you say that, because I interviewed Mystical, the man right here,
man,
the legend, Mystical on my show, right? And and he said to me, I said, man, thank you for getting on the show, man. Thank you for getting on the show. This is big. You know what I'm saying? I said that to him, and he was like, man, you don't even understand, man. You helping me just like I'm helping you. You know what I'm saying? And that stuck with me. That was real. You know what I'm saying? Because for somebody like that, that's been on the top of the game, on the top of the top, multiple times, multiple platinum records. And And I just say him because what he said registered with me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, he was like, nah, you helping me more than you even know. You know, just by letting him, giving him an outlet to speak his piece. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you feel me? I think it's what you're doing is big, and you got a real positive message. You know, you got a vibe, you got a look. You know what I'm saying? You're marketable. And I think that, you know, the sky's the limit for you, bro. You know, what's next for you? What's next for you?
Honestly, I've been doing my own little mixing and stuff now, so I'm trying to get on that. And my friends make beats, so I'm trying to. I want to learn how to make beats too, so I'm trying to work on that. I've been doing that a little bit too.
So you doing your own mixing and stuff?
No, right now I've been trying. Like on that song I did with G-Vel, I recorded that at the house. I just sent it to my unc, sent to him. He mixed it down, but I recorded that at the house.
So you doing your own recording and stuff, and you said you working on, you know, that's where the money is.
Man.
You know, I know you. You know who. I don't like to name drop, but you know who Russ is.
Oh,
you know what I mean, Russ. Okay, definitely. You know, hey, he talk about it all the time. You know, if you could do all of that for yourself, that's the money. That's the money play. Come on, man, say that, man. You know, so before we get out of here, bro, I like for my guests to always leave some words of encouragement, because there's people who watch this show and they feel like, you know, they're going through something right now, as we all are, but they feeling like, man, I needed to hear that. So leave the people with some words, man, some words of encouragement, motivation, inspiration to help them keep going.
I just feel like whatever you put in the universe, that's what's gonna come back to you. Because a year ago, I didn't have no recording system. I couldn't record myself. I couldn't do none of that. And I told me and my friends, none of us did. We were scraping up change to get like a little food and stuff. Like we didn't have no jobs, none of that. Now we all got our own little studio set up. I got my mic. They got their speakers. They set up everything. So I said, if you manifest it, work hard, you can get whatever you want.
Come on, man. And that is Ladies Love I.
Yes,
from
sir.
San Francisco, California. If y'all let the people know where they can follow y'all at. Let the people know where they can follow you at and listen to your music and all of that.
On Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. We on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Amazon. Ladies Love, all right. We on a big homie show today, man. You know. Appreciate you for having me.